Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Diwalog. I hope you all are doing well and feeling all festive up. And yes, Diwalog is back for yet another year. Now, this is my most favorite time of the year, and I love to chill with you guys. So obviously, Diwalog had to make a comeback. And if you're wondering what is even Diwalog, let me break it down for you guys. Basically, I do daily videos from Dussehra to Diwali and try to bring some festive cheer in my and your life as well. So you're gonna see my face every single day up until Diwali, and I'm so excited for that. But because today is day one, I have to start off by wishing you guys a very happy Dussehra. I really hope this Dussehra brings prosperity in your life. It brings you love, luck, laughter, and everything else that you're wishing for. But for today's video, we're gonna be doing a chit chat. Get ready with me because I always like to start off the vlogs with catching up with you guys because I feel like we don't get to talk that often. So I just wanted to sit down with you guys and get ready with you guys. So we have a lot to talk about, even though I thought I don't, but I still apparently have talked a lot. And because this is gonna be a longish video, grab some snacks, some water, or anything else, or if you want to do your makeup with me, that's perfect as well. So without any further ado, if you want to get ready with me while I yap away, then please keep on watching. Alrighty, I'm gonna start off with priming my skin because I don't know where to start this yap session from. I know once I get going, I can yap and yap and yap till the end of the earth, but as to like the starting bit, I'm a little clueless because there's just so much going on in my life, on my personal front, on a professional front, and even with everyone else around me. There's just so many changes that are happening, and I don't mean changes in a negative or a bad way. Changes can be good, changes can be necessary as well. It's just that you have to adapt to changes. Like, there is no other option. Change is the only constant. It's not a saying for nothing. So I'm just feeling overstimulated constantly all the bloody time. Like, there are like 500 tabs open in my brain, and all of them are constantly freezing and unfreezing. So my brain just goes into a freeze mode and then an unfreeze mode, and it's not been fun because I just catch myself so many times. I get up to do something and then I remember something else midway, so I do that, and then the cycle continues. So I have 1,000 things all half done but nothing fully done, and that's not something that I like. I like to be in control of what I'm doing. Like, I'm not a control freak, honestly. Like, I don't need to know everything, do everything, and all of that. Maybe a little bit. I'm not like fully a control freak, is what I'd like to believe. But yeah, I just like to know things. I might not do anything about it. I just like to know things. I just like to know how things are gonna pan out and what I can expect and all of that. So yeah, right now, because I'm literally like going blind into the next couple of months, I'm just like, woo, this is gonna be a fun ride. Basically, for all of you who do not know, I recently got engaged in June. I would like to say June, but I recently got engaged, so I'm getting married. I'm not getting married this year. Thankfully, that would have been crazy. I'm not getting married this year. So I have some time to like go with the flow, be easy, be chill, or at least I'd like to hope so because I keep on telling this to people that I have time and I'm going chill and all vibes and whatnot, and people are like, you don't have time. You think you have time, you don't have time. And all of these are people who've gotten married, so they know what they're talking about, and I'm just like, do I need to panic? Do I need to be like struggling right now? Because I'm not struggling in the sense of like, I'm not running around every day, all day just to get wedding work done. I am honestly, I haven't honestly done a lot of work to be very honest with you guys. Honestly, be very honest with you guys. I would be all over the place. This chit chat, get ready with me, is gonna get chaotic. So get your drinks, get your snacks. Let's catch up, besties, because it's been a while, and I always like to start my Diwalogs off with like a chit chat session, just catching up with you guys. It's festive season, it's all like nice and festive in the air, celebration time, and whatnot. So I just like to like sit down and have a moment of calm. But I don't know if this video is going to be anything that's even near the word calm because I feel like I'm going to be all over the place with how I'm going to talk, what I'm going to yap about, and all of that stuff. So, again, coming back, the only thing that I think I have under control are my trousseau outfits, not my actual outfits. So the outfits I have to wear for the functions and the rituals and all of that, that is not done yet. That is nowhere even near done. I haven't even started to look at like wedding outfits, and everyone has been like stressing me out by telling me that I am taking this very casually and I need to at least have a look at the outfits because they take a while in getting made, and I know that they take a while in getting made, but I feel like I have time and I don't want to have like my wedding outfit ready like 2 3 months in advance or even a month in advance, because I know from experience of my bhabhi's wedding shopping, because I kind of like assisted her of sorts and I picked up her stuff and everything. I got to know that you really can't like fold your bridal lehenga way too much and way too in advance, because then it can get cut because of the can and whatnot. So yeah, I was like, I don't want to have it like hanging somewhere for like a month and collecting dust and whatnot. But let me know, what do you guys suggest? Like, how much in advance do you need to place your wedding lehenga order? Like, that's a question. That's genuinely a question. With my bhabhi, the thing is that they got married during the lockdown era. So people were free, okay? People were like, yes, tell us what do we need to make. We'll make it for you on your timeline. Just come to us, just shop, give us your money. We need it, honey. And right now is it's nowhere near that. Right now, people literally are not even interested in you because they have so many people who are already coming in. Like when I went to get my Roka outfit, I went to so many places. Not like I went everywhere and like searched different markets, but I went to a lot of stores in like Dhanmil and Mehrauli and all of that. And people, a lot of these stores, they just weren't interested. Like even in just, you know, hosting you or acknowledging you, they were just like, what do you want? We can't customize it. Like so many designers, like I don't know if I want to like name them and all of that. Maybe I will. Like what's the harm? I feel like we need to have this conversation. I remember I went to like Rimple and Harpreet because I really liked their stuff when I was doing recce for my bhabhi's outfit, and even for like myself for their wedding. I really liked their stuff. It was just that a lot of things didn't match at that point of time. Like the budget was way above what we wanted to go for. But at this point I was like, you know what, I can check them out, I can see, and I can just like at least have a look around the store. So I liked an outfit, but I didn't like the border of it, like the gota patti border of it. So I asked them like, if I want to get it customized, I still have some time in my roka, so can I just like get done with this gota patti, because it's really ugly in my opinion. All right, so they were like, oh, we don't customize. What you talking about? Like, don't you know that about us? Like, we do not customize. And I feel like that's such a weird thing to do, because I understand, like, as designers, you're supposed to have your creative outlet and your vision and all of that. But it's the customer who's paying, it's the customer's money who's put you there. And that's how you can afford rent, and that's how you can afford to constantly manufacture new stuff and whatnot. So I feel like the last thing you should do is be like, we wouldn't take your request into consideration, so you can get out. Like obviously she didn't say get out to me, but she was just like, we do not customize. Like, and it was, I don't know if it was like she meant it in that way or it's just like my brain who took it in that way, but it did not just sound right. It just felt like, why are you even here? Like, you should know before stepping into a store that they do not do customizations. Like, are you even like an future client, or you're just here to have ideas and then to steal that and all of that? It just, I don't know, I just felt very weirded out. So I was like, I just got out the door, I was like, you know what, nope, maybe not this is not for me. So I just feel like a lot of people are just not even interested anymore in you even being there. They're like, we already have customers. One less wouldn't really like bother us at all. So that's the feeling that I've been getting from a lot of these designers, man. I don't know what's happening. I really hope it's not just me and my brain doing that to me, that I just feel like I need to feel welcomed and at least be treated nicely, even if I'm not gonna convert into a customer. I feel like that's what this whole experience should be about, that even if you're not gonna be a customer, if you walk into a store, you should be treated with dignity, you should be attended to properly, you should be talked to nicely. I don't know, that's, whew, maybe I'm asking for too much. Maybe. Again, crazy times. So yeah, as I was saying, I haven't started looking also for a wedding outfit. So that's great. But I'm done with my trousseau shopping. So all of my extra outfits and everything, Those are done, and those are done from both the sides. So I shop for both the sides, the guys and my own. So I have done that for both of the sides because I know what I will wear, what I will not wear, what budget I want to stay under. I gave myself a very, very strict budget for each outfit, and an overall budget. So I asked for an overall budget from a couple of different people, like what do you think should be like a nice amount, and then obviously decided upon one big chunk that I feel is great for like a trousseau kind of a thing. And in that I was like, I would ideally like all of the outfits to be under this amount, but if there are some things that are go above the amount, I can compensate with the other things if I really want something. So for example, I remember I was at Greenways and I really like this tanchoi sari, and tanchoi as a weave I know is expensive if it's like original and all of that and handloom and whatnot. So I was like, I really like this tanchoi sari and I want it in my life, and it was over the budget that I had set for myself for each outfit. But then I was like, you know what, I'll probably get another sari or something that's not as expensive, but I really want this tanchoi sari. So I have been sticking to my budget like to the T, and I'm so happy about that because I feel like not every outfit needs to be like a 20-30K outfit. I find it so weird. I'm not even kidding you guys, and honestly, this is not even me trying to like sound relatable or anything, because this is literally me. I do not understand people who end up spending like 30-40,000 rupees on one outfit for one time wear, because these days things have again just gotten crazy. Repeating outfits is still a sin. I don't know what world we are living in, and that sounds like a poetry because I just rhymed those two words. But so many times people are like, you know what, I can't repeat because I've already worn this and it's on Instagram. And I'm like, what are we talking about? Like, we need to touch some grass. This is real world. Like, what is happening? And especially when I see these bridal pages, because my algorithm, a lot of people in my life had no clue that I'm engaged and I'm getting rocafied or whatever, but my algorithm knew. For my Instagram knew. For some reason, I don't know what reason, but they knew. So I have been getting like so many of these reels like suggested to me, wherein like it's about bridal shops you need to visit, trousseau stuff you need to try, and there are like people who've made reels about budget outfits for brides to be under 30,000, and I'm just like, wait, when did budget like get till 30,000? Like under a where, how did we get to this point where affordable is like 30,000? That's not affordable. Like, what are we talking about? Like, I would understand if those pieces again are like handloom. They're these beautiful gorgeous embroideries that are rich and artisanal based and all of that. Like, I don't mind spending that much money on, say, a kanjivaram, like a good kanjivaram, on kantha, on good banarsi weaves, or like hand and bandhani where it's like really raika bandhani and whatnot. I don't mind that at all, but I don't want to pay a brand like, maybe say, again, this is, I'm not trying to defame anyone, I'm not trying to get more copyright strikes. If you know, you know. If you don't, I'll talk about it in a while. But I don't understand spending that much amount of money on, maybe say, something like Malmal, or even, these brands like Devnagari. I don't understand, like, why am I paying so much for a cotton ka suit with literally just a neck? Just a neck. I was like, 11,000 for a cotton ka suit, and I would understand again the cotton's really good quality and all of that, but that price point just does not justify that. I don't know, man. I don't know what is happening with brands these days. Like, yeah, so copyright strike. I'll talk about that, and probably then we'll get back to like more wedding talks or whatnot, because that's been playing on like 250 tabs out of the 500 tabs that I have on my brain open all times. So basically, this is so funny. It's so weird, and honestly, I'm still really pissed. A couple of days back, I woke up to do some work. So I generally wake up rather early. I work out in the morning, so I wake up really early as well. I was up and I was doing something in the kitchen at like 6:30, and I get this YouTube notification and like mail notification that a video of mine has been taken down because of a copyright strike, and this is my first copyright strike. So copyright claim is different from copyright strike. Copyright claim is when like music companies like T series and all of that can claim that you've used their videos, you've used their music, but they don't really want you to take the video down. It's not a copyright strike. All they want you to do is give them the money that you would be earning on that video, which is like whatever, fine, works for me, floats my boat. If I want a music in my video and I really like that music, I'll go for that song. But copyright strike is when people are like, you've stolen their content, and this is something that just, surpasses something and a lot of different things. So it is oh, that was a lot of powder for no reason. But it's a strike on your channel, and three strikes consecutively means that your channel would be taken down. Now, I have been doing YouTube for about 15 years, okay? It's not a short amount of time. I have never stolen someone's content. I've never posted anything that is obscene or is, defamatory in any way. And that's when you get copyright strikes, when someone can be like, oh, my name has been misused, this is spreading wrong information, there's obscenity in the video. That's when you get copyright strikes, and YouTube takes it very, very seriously. I'm gonna quickly spray my face down, probably do my brows off camera, and then just come back and complete this story because it will take time, okay? And brows and me talking and all, I don't know if I can do it or not. So I'll just quickly be back because this story is about to get interesting. The brows are done, and I also removed the excess foundation from my lips because that was making me look weird. So now we're gonna get started with the eyes, and we're also gonna get back to the story. Now you know almost everything that there is to know about copyright claims and strikes, but one thing that I have to tell you guys that has changed recently is that earlier 3 strikes on your channel meant 3 strikes, no questions asked. But now what they've done is that they now have a thing called as copyright school, wherein it's like a educational thing. If you get copyright strikes and you complete that school, and then 90 days pass, then that copyright strike will get removed, so you can start afresh. But what is not good is just getting those copyright strikes, because it's not good for the health of your channel, for ads, for monetization, and all of that. Now the funny thing is that my channel is under an MCN, which does not respond to my mails or anything. I have been trying to delink it for years and years now. I've tried to take so many people's help, and my money goes to them. So initially they was just supposed to keep a cut and pay me whatever I was earning and just help me out with like channel growth strategies and just getting paid partnerships. They did batshit nothing for me, and they just still keeping my money and not just a percentage now of the money. So I don't really care about the monetization part as such, but I do care if my channel gets taken down, right? And I also care because the copyright strike on my video was done by a brand called as Safe. I hope that's how it's pronounced. I really could not care less. And I have been talking about this over on my Instagram as well, where I'm just so pissed. So back in 2022, and I'm talking January 2022, to be very, very specific, 7th January 2022, I uploaded a video on products I regret buying. And these are the sort of videos that I do very frequently. Honestly, I would say at least one every 2 or 3 months, if not more than that. So I do them very, very frequently, so it's not like a newer concept and I didn't know what I was doing or anything. And before I begin any video, I give disclaimers, okay? Because these videos I know can be very polarizing, but this is just for people who are watching me, right? This is not for the brands or anything. I truly, again, couldn't care less about that, because if you can't take constructive criticism, it's just and not all of the products are going to be amazing, right? You are bound to have products that are going to be not so good. As a brand who's like, even at the level of maybe say Estee Lauder, even Lakme, when they have so much budgets and R&D teams and whatnot, even they can have like flop shows here and there, and that's completely fine as long as you're ready to listen to the feedback and incorporate that. I'm always up for giving brands multiple chances, products multiple chances, as long again as they are ready to hear the constructive criticism and work on it. So getting back, I'm getting sidetracked. So back in 2022, I uploaded this video, and the first product I was talking about are these Safe razors that I had purchased, because my razors that I use generally were out of stock, and I'm going to include that video clip here. So now I can't access that video, at least right now. I've filed for a claim and all of that, but basically I have to put up a screen recording. I'll share it again with you. So I was just talking about these razors and how bad they are, because they're truly bad. And we're now in 2025, and that too October 2025. Like, I'm recording this in September, but October 2025, this is literally the end of September that I'm recording, but we are in October 2025. I get this copyright claim from them for a video that was uploaded in 2022, and I was a little baffled. Like, I remembered that video and I remembered exactly what I was talking about, because I haven't really tried a lot of Safe products, and I'm gonna go out on a limb and say they are shitty. Okay, they are shitty. They prey on insecurities of women. They are making products that are not required by anyone, like with vaginal lightening creams and whatnot. It's just honestly annoying, the type of products that they put out, and they are just shitty. The company apparently is run by two men who just want to like prey on women's insecurities or whatnot. All, just disclaimer, 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 these are my thoughts and opinions. I'm not legally just bound to anything when I'm saying this, but these are just allegedly my opinions. I'm just like, safeguarding myself. So anyway, this company, or I don't know, they have copyright striked my video because I was talking about their razors. And I purchased these razors. They weren't sent to me in PR. They have been actually in my mailbox for years to like send me PR or do paid collabs, and I never replied to them, because if I don't want to work with a company or work on a certain product, I just sometimes just don't reply. And this is back when I was still like managing my own work and everything. Now my manager would at least very politely let someone down that this is not what we work on, or we don't align with the beliefs maybe in the future and this and that. Like, she's good at her job, so she'll let people down very, very gently. And I was someone who was like, I don't even need to reply to these people, right? So I have never replied to them, and they've been in my mail for years now. Anyway, that's not the point. So they have given me a copyright strike, which, first of all, not good for my channel health, not good for my mental health, because I'm like, wow, what a shitty thing to do. You can't make good products, and you're not a good company and a brand as well, because you can't take criticism. Your razors were bad, as simple as it is. They're bad, and I have so many DMs from people who are like, yes, I tried this exact razor and had the exact same issue as you did. They're sharp, they give you cuts, they're just not good, as simple as it is. If you can't make good products, at least be a good company, be a good brand. But I think that's asking for way too much from a company like Safe. I was so disappointed, because again, I've been doing this for 15 years. Never have I ever faced this issue, and I talk about so many brands in my products I regret buying video. It's not even funny. In that same video, I've been talking about Simply Nam, I've been talking about Glam Glow, which was so big back in the day. I was talking about other brands as well, and none of them have even like, they didn't even bat an eyelash when I did that, because they were like, yeah, you know what, maybe we need to work on it, which is just so sad. Because as an indie brand, as an upcoming brand, I feel like you would really want to get feedback on your products. You would want to know if there's something you can change or do differently or something. But maybe again, I was wrong. I was expecting way too much out of a brand that literally does not give a shit, a flying shit, if I may say so. So I was really, really pissed on the day. I was like, wow, these people really have not gotten like even two brain cells. Because you get to know, like, the person who gets that copyright claim, they get to know who's done that. So I don't think they realize that, first of all, I will file like a complaint for that. So on YouTube itself, if you get like a copyright claim, you can dispute that. So I've obviously done that, because I'm like, this will not stand even for 2 days, and they get 10 days to produce proof why that video should not be on YouTube and why they've done that copyright claim or whatever. So yeah, first of all, it wouldn't even stand for 2 days, because they have absolutely no rights over that video. There's nothing wrong in that video, because there are fair usage rules, and my videos fall under fair usage. And I haven't even used any of their photography or videos or anything. I would understand if I used a video from their Instagram and like mentioned it, like, listen, this is what they're showing and this is what I'm doing, and then they did that. But they're so dumb. They're so dumb. I can't even tell you, because even the B-roll that I've used is something that I shot, and I purchased that product with my own money. It wasn't PR. I've said this, I'll say it again. I purchased it, I've shot the product myself, and I'm just talking like I'm giving a review which falls under fair usage. So yeah, first of all, the claim wouldn't stand. I'm hoping that the 10 working days just go by quickly and I'm like done with this. But I'm not gonna stop there. I'm going after them, okay? I'll go after them. I have gotten my lawyer and my legal team on board. I have a lawyer since a while now because there are a lot of contracts that we have to sign with like brands and everything. And a lot of times these contracts, they don't safeguard the content creator. They really, really don't. So one tip that I would give you is, irrespective of you being a content creator, if there's ever a contract that you have to sign, get a lawyer. Spend money on a good lawyer. Just don't try to read it yourself. Just don't give it to someone who doesn't know what they're doing. Get a lawyer in your sphere, in your arena, because they truly know what they're doing. So I got my lawyer on board and she's just been like, they are so weird for first of all doing a copyright claim on a razor, which they truly cannot, like they cannot have copyright over a razor, and then it's like you haven't even used any of their imagery or anything, so we can truly go after them. And I'm like, you know what, I will. Because I'll tell you what, I'm not a petty person when it comes to my nature. Like, I don't do petty shit. But what I am is competitive. So if you are gonna get petty with me, get ready for my competitive side to get out and I'll get pettier. But this is not even about being petty. This is just about putting someone through harassment and stress and whatnot. Because as a content creator, this is my livelihood, right? Even if I'm not earning through YouTube, I get paid partnerships for YouTube. So if my channel gets taken down because of their copyright strikes, or if my viewership falls, which again, honestly speaking, I'm not even relevant anymore, so I don't know why they had to do that. But yeah, if my viewership falls down or something, it's on them. It's truly on them. So this is at this point harassment as well. You're trying to bully someone because they didn't like a product that you made, a shitty product that you made. So yeah, I will be going after them. This is not even funny at this point. Like, I've been trying to make joke of it because that's what I do with everything in life. Whenever my brain is like, whoa, I can't deal with these emotions, like big emotions, I'll be like, let me make a joke about it and then we'll deal with it. So yeah, I will for sure be going after them. This is not funny, this is not okay, and they've genuinely messed up with the wrong person. I have their legal team's contact details and everything, because again, if they don't know it, once you file a complaint on YouTube, if you do a copyright strike, which is a big deal, I have to get all of the details. I have to get their legal team's name, their email ID, and everything. So that's gonna be fun. I'll keep you guys updated with whatever happens, because I think it's gonna be a nice fun ride. And of course, I put mascara on my face. That always happen in like Get Ready With Me's. I don't know what it is with me, mascara and Get Ready With Me's, because whenever I'm doing this in person in real time, or when I'm not doing a Get Ready With Me and like a makeup tutorial, this never happens. But every Get Ready With Me, this happens like without fail. So I'm gonna just do my lashes, clear this off, and then I'll get back for choosing the lipstick. And I say choosing the lipstick because I have like 15 options in front of me that I feel like would work well with this look, because it's a very neutral, basic ass look. And I need some help. I need some help. Even though you are seeing this video once I've already made my decision, but you know what I mean. You can comment and let me know that my choice was right or wrong, and that will still help me if I plan to wear this makeup out in real life someday. Okay, I'm back and I'm loving how my eyes are looking like right now. They're very subtle yet very sexy, very sultry, very me. However, I'm contemplating if I want to apply kajal or not, because I recently applied kajal for an Amazon live and I absolutely loved how it looked on me, which is so funny because back in the day, I would say about 11, 12 years ago, you wouldn't find me dead without kajal. Like, I used to go to bed with kajal on. I used to apply it before going to bed because I used to get these smoky, sultry eyes in the morning, which is something I absolutely loved. And now I'm contemplating applying kajal for a look that I'm not even gonna go out in. What? That's what I was talking about in the beginning of the video as well. Like, changes are something that's always gonna happen. Like, I never thought I'll be someone who has to think twice before wearing kajal, and I'm just like, what do I want to do? Because it's not about just wearing the kajal. It's about the fact if I don't end up liking it, removing kajal from a look, it's a mental stress that I don't want to go through today. So probably not for today, maybe for a day when I'm a little bit more calmer and not as pissed as I am right now. So we're going to move on to the lips, and I have narrowed down my selection to 2 lipsticks from 15 that I have out right now. So I'm going to do a half and half and then I'll see what I like more. So first I have this brown sort of a lipstick that I'm going to apply on one side of my lips. And I feel like all I've done in this video is talk about wedding preps and like that copyright thing, which is so funny because before sitting down to film this. I thought I had so much to talk, and then we only had like two topics to talk about. But no problem. I feel like we can do more chit chat sessions and catch up more frequently, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Are you guys interested in like more chit chat sessions, or you just feel like they're a waste of time? Because why would you want to hear a random stranger on the internet just yap for like, I don't even know how long this video is gonna be. I'm guessing about like 20 minutes. 20 minutes, hopefully not more than that. I'm not sure. On this side, I'm gonna apply a little bit more pinky tone just to see what I like better. But yeah, I'm not too. Ooh, I think I already like the pink a little bit more better. I thought I would like the brown because of the brown tones I have in my eyes, but it's just adding more age to the look, while this is making it look young and fresh. What do you feel? That's what I want to know from you guys as well. But as I was saying, I thought I will be talking about so many things. Clearly not. Clearly not. Only two topics to be discussed, and also my Kajal obsession, and then non obsession, and then probably going back into the area where I've been thinking about Kajal so much more. But the thing is that my eye shape is not the most compatible with Kajal, I feel like. Again, I might be wrong. Back in the day, I thought I was the cool girl in the school who used to wear Kajal. You know, the cool girls who would wear six, seven karas tagged on their hand and whatnot. I wasn't a cool girl, guys. Like, I was not a cool girl. Just trust me on that. But I used to think I was. I used to think I was. Okay, which color do we prefer? And that's a very shitty application. Don't worry, I will have to remove this and reapply it. So that's not the point. But I truly feel like I like the pink so much more better. Like, look at that. That looks beautiful. The brown is just aging me, no? Even though it's a very pretty color, and maybe there's a time and place for that. But for today, I think I'm going to stick to the pink. Or you know what? Let me see if I like it better once I line it with the brown maybe a little bit, or like mix the colors. No, I feel like I will go just for the pink. And I'm done. I just added a matching bindi, and honestly, it never fails to amaze me how just one tiny dot can completely change your look. Like, I was done with my makeup, but then I was like, something's not right, something's missing. I added my bindi and boom, bang, shebang, everything fell into place. But this is the final look, and that was all of the yapping I had for you guys for today. But don't you worry, I have so many other things that I can talk about. So if you want more chit chat, get ready with me. Comment down below and let me know. But I'm so excited that I'll be seeing you guys every single day up until Diwali. So make sure you subscribe and you also hit the notification bell, because I will try to be here. Try being the keyword. Be here every single day at 10:30 a.m. But there might be some days that I go a little off schedule since I do film and edit myself. So just hitting that notification bell would help you in knowing when I'm going to be here. But I will be here. That's a promise. That's for sure. And as I said, that's going to be it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you did, then don't forget to comment and subscribe, because that would mean the absolute world to me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Till then, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay festive. Mwah. Bye.